Mm. I, let's see. Autobot. There we go. There we go. We'll go with that. Why not? That works. That works. Little annoying, there's no inflection. But, oh well. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, ah, me. Oh, interesting. Anyways. There we go.
Right. Okay.
It'll work. So I can... Oh, hey, did it work? Yeah, sorry. You know what we're gonna do? With some fucking rap music.
All along, I was scared to breathe, so afraid that the world was gonna leave me behind. In the dark, I refused to see that I was barely alive. It's such a bitter pill to swallow, but I learned to call it reality. I didn't wanna wake up, I didn't wanna wake up, I didn't wanna wake up. I miss the misery. cool, but now I can see what's worth fighting for. We're holding the keys to our winding window. If sleep is for the weak, you know where I'll be. Tangled in my head, replaying memories. Close my eyes and pray for some kind of clarity. A dream in black and white, it's all that I see. I can feel it in my bones when I see your face. It's the cruelest kind of dream, driving me insane. If sleep is for the weak, you know I'll be. There is nothing that takes the pain away. Just darkness that covers everything. I'm losing my grip on reality, and you never loved me anyway. I cannot live here in yesterday. If rest is for the dead, you know where I'll be. 6 feet in the dead, right where you want me. If sleep is for the weak, you know where I'll be. There is nothing that takes the pain away. Just darkness that covers everything. I'm losing my grip on reality, and you never loved me anyway. I cannot live here in yesterday. I see you in my sleep, but you always lie. I need you gone for good, take the pain away. I see you in my sleep, but you always lie. I need you gone for good, take the pain away. Sleep is for the take the pain away. There is nothing that takes the pain away. Just darkness that covers everything. I'm losing my grip on reality, and you never loved me anyway.
It's big enough. And if he doesn't want to live there for whatever reason, then at least I'll offer you the keys.
I cannot live here in yesterday. You want to see myself away. There's no
seem like you're dancing and happy about. Are you having a good day? No? Just kind of having, just doing what you want? Oh, okay, you're listening to music. Oh, okay. You're, here, you know what? I'm gonna give you a happy face sticker. Have a good day, my new friend.
Shadows I create, getting crushed beneath their weight. I'm paralyzed, it's killing me. I only wish to be okay. I feel the sting, but they will never see. Can you feel the heat? I'll surrender before my defeat. I guess I ran my course and now I'm absolute. All these voices inside who I think to decide that I'm reaching out in vain. Though this empty shell is everything. Why did I have to be this way? Hiding in shadows I create, getting crushed beneath their weight. I'm paralyzed, it's killing me. I only wish to be okay. I feel the sting, but they will never see. I take my shape as a fading away, just to stay on the wall, just to think to decay. Tired of playing someone else's part, just to feel again, feel again. I see my shape as a fading away, and I'm tired playing someone else's part. Is it all in my head? Is it all in my head? Is it all my perception?
Please.
Is it all in my head? Is it all in my head? Is this just a perception? Why did I have to be this way? Hiding the shadows I create, getting crushed beneath their weight. I'm paralyzed, it's killing me. I only wish to be okay. I feel the sting, but they will never see. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. We live and we learn, we dream and we die. We stop being concerned, no chances keep on passing us by. We're looking to others and living a lie. Why even bother all this effort just to get by? much as it ceases looking back at what we became. No one is special, we're all just the same. With all the losing, nothing to gain. There's a line in the sand that you cannot cross, so quench your desire. Don't be fooled by a dream. There's no way that you will get any higher. There's a chance you'll get burned, so it's better to extinguish your fire. Your fire. And whoever tells you to go follow your dream is a liar. A liar. There's no way of taking before we receive. The future of making is in the fabric we weave. Don't let no one tell you what you should believe. There's no limit to what you can achieve. There's a line in the sand that you cannot cross, so quench your desire. Don't be fooled by a dream. There's no way that you will get any higher. There's a chance you'll get burned, so it's better to extinguish your fire. Your fire. And whoever tells you to go follow your dream is a liar. It's not enough, this can't be all. It's not enough, don't let me fall. It's not enough, I won't give up until climb atop this wall. It's not enough, this can't be all. It's not enough, don't let me fall. It's not enough, you can beat me around, but you'll never see me crawl. You'll never see me crawl. There's a line in the sand that you cannot cross, so quench your desire. Don't be fooled by a dream. There's no way that you will get any higher. There's a chance you'll get burned, so it's better to extinguish your fire. Your fire. And whoever tells you to go follow your dream is a liar. A liar.
I don't like the tingly air.
I know there's at least like 5 more connected to the one dwarf that I know.
Oh, he's got like a whole army behind him.
Oh.
I don't like it when people say that. I like to pretend to be a normal person.
Sorry.
Well, what is the definition for normal?
Especially in the metaverse.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
I mean, I'm literally a guy whose soul is trapped.
Clearly, I'm the most normal here.
Who is now stuffed in a mech.
Well, no, I made the mech.
I know, but that's kind of the joke of you're a stuffed rabbit stuffed into a mech.
Yeah.
Someone has
Hmm?
issued a summons to me, and I'm not sure who. Interesting.
Here's the ball pack. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Sorry for literally helping somebody kidnap you inside your soul last night.
Started a riot.
I did.
What? Why did you
What?
incite a riot?
Because Kenshi wanted attention.
Can she?
Yeah, and she's one of my mates.
Oh,
What's
that doesn't
your name, by the way?
surprise me at all.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
I'm going to head on out.
And this one's one of my girlfriends.
That also doesn't surprise me at all.
You sure it's not
I
a
could
harem?
Damn it. No, it is not. It is Polly.
Your living room's
be
currently filled
both.
with an entire pillow sanctuary. Your living room is currently filled with I don't know who she is to use pillow sanctuary, pillow pile that's bigger on the inside.
Probably not.
You were Claire?
I'm Vex.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Not
Nice to meet you.
Last time we talked, I ran into a landmine. I could feel the shrapnel as it flew by. Too This time I suffered when I said
They were adopted by her, but I never
Actually, what-
officially
you're falling away. You're tired of chasing. You came here to say you can't fix me. Lost in my own way. I'm tired of waiting. I came here to say you can't fix me.
with a lot of people's bubbles.
Yeah?
It's like an
Like my
all-encompassing-
bubble, I think my bubble
Craziest clouds
coincides with
they
Archie's like
What
twice.
allows me to function as a
You smile,
normal being?
changing when
By the way,
decide
Your small rabbit
manifests as sickness in the bloodline,
great existence.
through my head. You're falling away. You're tired of chasing. You came here to say you can't fix me. Lost in my own way. I'm tired of waiting. I came here to say you can't fix me.
Sorry.
Ah, I see.
It's we've gone on a date.
Mayday's
was
fun.
gone
She's
a
got all
lot,
the good stuff.
And now that she's back, she's telling me that I need
What?
to be careful and avoid most
I
of
mean,
Saphira
we
because
had
it's just getting worse.
tried going out
Her
before,
words,
and
not
then nothing ever happened of it, and then I got
Between the
dropped like a
pillows and the hard
rock.
place
So
for me. But anyway,
yeah,
What?
I got dropped like a rock for that one. I don't know.
Lots of things.
sorry, that was a
Whatever.
rude comment from me. I don't care.
You're fine.
Well,
Between the pillows and the hard place. Yep.
Yeah, the bay's been a disaster for quite a while. Palace got ravaged. Now the waterfront might get the same treatment.
The city is about to
Oh yeah.
again.
I think it does this about once a year. I think it did this about this time last year. Actually, might have been in the fall, but still. The whole time we've been here, it did about once a year at least. It implodes, sort of. At least that seems to be the. That's why we don't live there, and that's why I come here, and not there.
I feel bad for some of my friends that do live in the city though.
Here is safe. There is not.
Ye-
Mm.
And I specifically mean
Not
the Wiccarium's
understandable.
islands are safe.
Not this city, Saphira.
Isn't it located over our Satlando, whatever the fuck?
Orlando Saka, yeah, it is. And Orlando Saka, the safety there is if no, Orlando Saka is not safe. It claims it is, It really isn't.
They try.
I don't know how much they
I
actually
mean, with
try.
Patch running around, I don't know how safe our lives. No, I'm kidding.
But the Wiccarium is safe. And it may be in Orlando Soccer airspace, but it doesn't follow the exact same rules. Rather, the Orlando Soccer government doesn't reach here entirely.
Where does technically the
Something
Lying
like that.
Fork reside? It's a different place altogether.
Hug.
No, it's good to be amongst friendly faces.
I don't know, actually.
I agree.
Long
It
without
always is.
for a long time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Hmm. I need to ask that whenever we go there later. Okay. Technically, where are we?
Yeah.
Because theoretically,
Hi, friend.
I have no idea where the hell I am whenever I portal in there. That's interesting.
What place?
Lying Fork.
You know what? I don't know where the Lying Fork is either, to be honest.
I'll ask.
Different dimension.
Okay, that answers that. I think I
Actually, lying for. Not sure. Was thinking of grip. Grip is different dimension.
The Iron Grip, yeah. The Iron Grip is a different dimension. I don't know about the Lying Fork. I've only been there twice.
And your work is basically yes. Whenever it's asked where the location is, it's basically yes.
Yeah, it's a crossroads type area, so.
Different dimension.
You're like rocking out over there.
I walked through that one door you showed me that one time and went, oh, okay.
And my Pokemon group is also.
Also, there's a door that showed up at the below. Your mom?
Oh, that, yeah.
There's another door that I'm not going to mention where it goes quite yet.
Hmm.
We're not going to talk about that door.
That's for art. Oh, our bakery.
On a date after the Atlantis one time, and I'm surprised I haven't seen her show up at the bar.
I'm just being shadow shenanigans at the moment.
I finally got to take the bard lady on a date. The blonde bard lady.
Oh, Bella showed up at MMR last night. Bartender at...
Oh.
We had a nice pleasant time for about a half hour.
And he knew a really good source, huh?
Also, I like the tech variety.
Why must terror be incited against me just because I didn't show up at MMR?
Because you were working and you didn't spend time with your mates.
I spend time with you both. Why? No.
The other places don't have big giant cat piles.
Yeah. I mean, if you try hard enough at Wanderers, you can
I'm playing a shadow clone of the Elder. I used to do this a lot before I started playing Felly here. Well, I came to the realization of, oh wait, magic place, magic spirit, let me bring the magic spirit. So I used to be an assistant as a shadow. Every now and then I'd pop in and help out and stuff like that as a shadow. And then I came in as a spirit and applied and became an employee. I just felt like doing shenanigans today, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring out the shade. It's been a while since I brought out the shadow. Oh, I could so totally. If I get permission, let me check. If I get permission, I could totally use this in Eclipse.
I was thinking it was very adorable that you were missing so much.
Has combat too. So, oh yeah, I for sure can use this in Eclipse. I can't necessarily do the. This isn't my model, so I can't do the whole, I am only partially visible.
That's a conversation I wish I could hear.
Oh, look who's here.
You made that sound so fucking bad. Like you were the main girl going, well, look who's here.
Well, who's here?
We were talking about it not long ago.
Oh, that makes me feel even less great.
Wasn't anything bad.
Technically, he was talking. I was listening.
Anyway, I need to find Ren. If he's even here. Sure, I have that in the area. Probably the library.
I just texted you the coordinates to order.
Oh, okay. Some of the places though that you go, I'm going to need some kind of protection.
Always use safe protection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you go some places and it's like, yeah, I shouldn't go there unarmed.
Yeah, no shit.
That's like everywhere.
Hey, Echo.
What's up, Artemis? Okay, come on, you're done with me. Because I can't type and talk at the same time.
That was... Yeah, that happened. Yeah. Oh, now I'm being dragged into a conversation.
Alright, I'll go fuck off then.
I'm actually fucked up.
Go find Ren. Take care.
There's so many Shadow Dylans, hello.
Yes.
Well, I was talking to the Shadow Dylan. It's circling me.
Alright, I gotta eat that sandwich that I made for work yesterday.
Yeah, that's. I'll do it later.
Uh,
Eh,
Fine.
I think mine's about to be here.
I knew it. You were gonna do.
hey.
Nice, Vuvuzela.
Ow.
Is that the one where you swing it up like around that makes the sound, or is that the one that's really long you pull?
Hey, excuse me. I remember. Yeah, yeah, I could. But yeah.
Bitch.
That's me.
Are you taller than me?
That's me.
You suck.
I broke you for a moment. I win.
No, I was just trying to figure out what the fuck I just heard.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, well, speaking alien.
So, from the stories I've heard about some of the corporations,
You said droids. So not the droids you're looking for. Hello.
yes, it is. Hello. Blah, 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 blah. This is Nikki.
Hello.
This is the person who threw a Magitech sun bomb that contained a white dwarf sun
At a supercritical state inside the
into a
bounded
black hole.
field. Yeah, we threw it into the black hole and it closed the black hole. I have the astronomical readings.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I'll take them.
Oh,
I don't mind readings.
Yeah.
Black hole closing.
They were also asking. They were also asking.
Is gonna pull out a flash drive and hand you the flash drive.
They were also asking if the gravity on your ship is just internal. I know that's really old tech for you.
Gotcha.
Easy enough.
Before credits.
The gravity in my ship is grav plating.
Oh, grav
plating. It's a mixture of grav plating for emergencies, and graviton.
No fist bump? Heck yeah. If you need anything, just flag me down, okay?
I just various people
just
use
say hi to
different
Star.
things.
Star's cute. It's like not saying hi to Flurry.
What? Is that
That's Star.
a white?
Is a fluffy little guy?
Oh.
This is a little sentient black and white red panda looking creature named Star.
No, it's
They don't.
no, it's not red panda. It's white panda because its original color is white. 'Cause I think the
Yes,
red
it's a white
pandas
panda.
have a brown/black belly, and the red is all on the back. So technically, white panda.
Depends, yeah. Hi, Scrap.
Unless it's just albino, but it has black eyes. Hello.
I don't know what Star is exactly. I just know that Star is cute
They're fluffy
and
That's what
friendly
they are.
and sentient. So they're intelligent. They
Oh, yeah.
understand things, even though I don't know that they can read, write, or speak in common. But they can draw and play charades.
I mean, at the very least, they can understand it.
Yep.
I see you still haven't chosen a pair of shorts that properly fits you.
Hey.
Yes,
you
these
look-
properly.
You look here now.
Not me.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Probably about what happened earlier.
Why?
How you been?
Why not?
That's good.
Hey, Zuki.
Have you decided on a second yet?
Not yet. I'm seeing how things go for a little bit before I decide.
If it's private, that's very out in the open.
Okay.
With it
Yeah.
being
I'm seeing how things go, how things feel, that sort of thing. See how people do things, and then I'll maybe decide if I need one or not. I'm assuming you're throwing your hat in the ring if I do.
More so everyone else is throwing their hat for me.
Oh.
They want me to be your second. A lot of people do.
Do you want to? If I need one.
that was sarcastic. LF. If they figure out anything in particular,
I don't know.
a couple other people on
I'm only going to take people that want to. I'm not going to have people pressure them into it. So, if it's something that you want to do, you let me know. And if I do need one in the future, I will let you know. Or I'll just let everybody know.
There's another question I gotta ask though. Because I looked at what you wrote down and I didn't really see a clear answer. What's your plans for R&D? What's the future?
Well, at the moment, we're all focused on kind of the more important thing at the moment. But moving forward, it's mostly just trying to get some sort of self-sufficiency going.
I've already been working on that with the hard light forge, trying to. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of work in the background and in the front when it comes to the engineering and R&D side of things. We had the shortage on resources. I did what I could to basically make sure that we could keep up. And no one really takes into account how hard it is to turn light into solid matter without an emitter.
Yeah, I mean, that is in general just hard to do. I mean, I do have methods that turns matter into other matter, so.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I literally had to strip down a ship's shield generator to make it work, but you know.
I mean, it's a way of doing things if, so other ways don't work. So it's good to know, it's good to have.
Not just that, but I kind of have an agreement going on with a couple of scrappers I know. Essentially, they're going to be they're going to be selling us junk and broken stuff that they find, and I'm usually the one that makes the arrangements for them. And not just that, to the wider scrapper network, I mean.
And it's a whole transition period at the moment, so I'm still figuring out what's what, what's who, so on and so forth, so.
You probably should ask me about that then. I know most of what's going on with engineering in terms of resources and what we need, stuff like that.
Well, if you want to make like a list or whatever, that sort of stuff, just so I can go over it and then I can ask in general.
People need more. Honestly, people need more share stuff that they've been requiring you to too, because for the most part, I'm the only really open one in the engineering. No idea why. Everyone else is just so secretive. Meanwhile, I love to talk about the stuff I'm making.
Well, like I said, I'm still seeing how things are and everything, so. So I only just became head, so it's gonna take a week or two for me to, get adjusted to things.
Of course. Look, here's about me becoming second. In regards to that, it's... Everyone says that I should go for it. Everyone's telling me that I should. And my idea as head was essentially to help with our resource problem. But... I don't really know how to feel about being second, because everyone is telling me that I should be for second, yet I'm going to be honest, you kind of scare me.
In what way? Personality or just the tech?
Technology and the environment you keep yourself around in reminds me of sacred ground. Look, I know it's a bit weird, but there was an ancient ship that that protected our village for the longest time. It was literally hanging above us and shielding us from all sorts of weather effects. I finally chose to explore what was inside it, as it was It was called, labeled to be holy ground. And when I went in there, it was so different because it wasn't dusty at all. It was clean. It was white. It felt like holy ground.
Mm.
So I'm going to, so I don't want to think in a weird way. When I see your technology and when I am at your station, it feels like I'm in judgment.
Hmm.
Is
Like
that
I said,
weird at all, or no?
I mean, not really, I guess. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. But like I said, it's your decision, it's your choice with what you're comfortable with, not what others decide for you.
I don't really know. I'm going to be straight with you.
So,
I'm not going to make a choice.
yeah, like I said, things just changed. So it's going to take time for everybody to adjust or get used to things and figure things out. So if you want to in the future, by all means, let me know. Otherwise, you don't really need to worry about it or concern yourself in regards to what others say.
Look, we're going to be needing each other eventually, especially in this matter. So, at least cooperation.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing of R&D, you know, we can work together on stuff.
Yeah.
If you have ideas and whatnot, let me know.
It's just that every single time when I try talking to people about stuff, they don't really talk to me about it. I just get left in the dark all the time.
Well, if I have projects and stuff going, I'm letting people know, at least when it comes to pack-related stuff. I'm obviously not going to be open about all of my operations for obvious reasons. Because I have my own personal things that I am doing. That's not pack-related, so they don't need to know.
I mean, I got a trump card that I only really share to the head of R&D.
I mean, your personal projects are your personal projects, as long as they're not going to cause any issues or risk to the pack itself. That's really all I care
personal
about.
project. Honestly, if I told you about this planet, you'd consider it to be El Dorado. It's my home world. My home
This
world
universe or
is
different
in
universe?
This universe.
Okay.
It's a nexus point, but for junk and scrap, broken ships.
Oh, one of those.
It always... Yeah, that was my homeworld. That means ancient terraformers, ancient technology, stuff from different worlds. Heck, we even have a Reaper corpse there.
I guess it would make sense, considering this place brings in all sorts of weird shit. So.
Yep. Like I said, it's a trump card. If we need something special, it's gotta be on my home world.
If it's a risk to get that, I mean, there are easier ways.
It's not more risky, it's just some family trauma.
No. There's plenty of ship graveyards.
Well, with your technology, it'd be easy. You could just scan the part, literally extract it with a tracked beam or something, and boom, you don't have to go to that planet anymore.
I don't know, I just, need to know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But you already would know what it is. I just know where we'll probably be lying. I mean, when it comes to me, I literally can't really go around there anymore.
Well, we all have our different methods and availability of paths. So,
like I said, it's a trump card that I only really share to R&D. Can give us an edge.
Once I see what everything is going on, what's needed, that sort of thing, then I will start actively doing things. I don't think we'll be needing to rely on that, since I have a feeling it'll be very uncomfortable for you to do. So,
No, who says it would have to go? It's only you.
yeah, fair enough.
Or someone else.
Well, I guess it depends on how they feel about a random ship appearing in orbit.
Happens all the time.
The active
Just
ship
pretend to be
appearing in
the
orbit.
garbage.
Complications with that, and it can be.
Just pretend to be the garbage. It's what I
I
do.
suppose. Yeah.
Studied a lot because I haven't really studied synths and brain.
Yeah, I'm not much of a.
Souls. It's not something I've looked into specifically.
Scaver.
Yeah, I mean, it technically is their scrap since it's on their planet in their solar system, so it would technically be considered stealing if I went and took it.
Technically speaking, the planet is unclaimed. It's just that it's so toxic that no one can really go there.
Oh, I thought people actually were actively living on it.
There's people there, but we kind of live in huts, you know? People with advanced technology will look at us and think of us as savages.
Native?
Heck, you wanna know what happened? The Galactic Federation sent an emissary down there to claim this planet for the Galactic Federation. You know what happened? He stepped out of that ship, said that I am Commander Grayson, and then he fell over dead because of the toxic air.
They're pretty
It's the
fucking
most
stupid
funniest
for
moment in
doing
history.
Atmo tests. It's like
No, honestly,
protocol.
It was the most funniest shit we ever seen in our history. So it's literally the favorite part in our museums. Literally, you go to our museums, you will see a recording of him falling over dead.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, he kind of deserved that if he didn't, do an atmosphere, scan before fucking going out.
Oh no, he did. He just made one minor miscalculation.
Which means their sensors or whatever weren't the best or something. I don't know.
It didn't account for radiation.
Then I hope that scanner tech got fired. Because how do you not account for radiation? But, yeah.
Because they were looking for beta rays. We had gamma rays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we scan for every type of radiation when we go to a planet, so that's kind of standard. If you don't, then if you only scan for one radiation, then you're kind of stupid. If you're, landing on a planet.
It's very true. Honestly, I think Commander Grayson was just an idiot.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll see how things go and that sort of thing. But
got it. But look, if I'm needed, it won't matter if I'm needed. That's your second. Then I'll take it, okay?
Yeah. Well, like I said,
if I'm indecisive and stuff, I will leave. If I'm decisive and make my choice, I can leave any time, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little bit before I even decide if I need one. So.
Yeah.
Something fourth dimensional happened. No big deal. But
Just don't knock an open can onto the computer, man.
it's far enough away from the computer. But when it comes down to it,
Hi.
what's the worst? You can
Everything okay?
always have some sort of flesh body and then just
Okay.
My knee hurts.
I know that
in chrome and shit.
if she showed up, I was supposed to help keep an eye on her.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
the
that's
chrome
fine.
part is obviously shit you can't
What'd
do.
you do to your foot?
Taller than me.
You can
Yeah.
also do a
So what
flesh
the fuck?
body
You're
and
taller
then
than me.
progressively put yourself as
It's
a
okay.
brain in a jar. But I think if you want to do things like
That
getting
too.
drunk and feeling and tasting,
I can still
you're
beat
gonna
you
have
up.
an easier time doing a flesh body.
Don't break your
than a
wrist.
synthetic body that will have to have all those added on.
Ow.
I think if it was a flesh body, I would have to be
Behave.
present for the creation of the flesh body because
It won't, it's
of
old.
the whole.
It would have-
it-
Either way, it has to be something that resonates with your soul. Generally speaking, you need some sort of connection with it. Otherwise, the soul. It's kind of like how
Very
when
sassy.
people are like donating organs, there has to be some
sassy.
level of like the receiver or the donor needs some sort of acceptance.
Sassiness.
And the more closely connected you are with like a flesh body, and my
Let me just
theory would
stretch
say
and
synthetic, but
fix
I'm not
that.
100% certain. The better, the easier the transition will be.
I also had a wild idea of having a soul piloted Gundam, but that's neither here nor there.
No.
That would be very cool. I have absolutely no fucking idea how to do it.
Just no. You wouldn't be able to fit in most places.
If you can make it, I can transfer the soul. But I wouldn't even know how to go about making something like that. I don't know how to make a regular mech nonetheless.
Do you need to sit down? Will that help your leg?
I am not the right person for this. My engineering knowledge is minimal.
Well, see, that's
Stupid
where
old war
I would
wounds.
come in. I am an engineer. I made the prosthesis
Wow.
myself. This has tools on it. He's gonna pull his finger.
It's not really a war
wound.
wound. It's more, I guess technically it is, but technically it's not.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have experience with souls, so you could make a mech, but will you?
I don't recall if this knee was bent backwards or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
Oakley dokley.
It's kind of like I don't want to accidentally make a case
I'm going
where
to
you're just a ghost
dip. I got
linked to
some
an object that you can't pilot.
things to
yeah.
That's
secretly do.
Oh, you be safe.
Please be safe. And shoot Pyre a text if you need her help for anything.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you be safe. You gotta
There's
come visit the
also a
folks.
wizard who put me in the rabbit, so.
I do.
Yeah.
I
Also save. I'll try my best.
Yeah, do your
Long as,
best.
That's all anyone
You
can
know,
ask.
the particular red machines don't fucking figure anything out about us.
them assholes and they
Won't have any
like
problem.
them.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
I get that too. I don't.
See,
I just
well,
know
I
that
would
I'm
never
not
target
that
me. It
Pyre
would be
has-
hilarious.
I like powerful people.
All I
in the
know is
way that
Pyre has
they,
asked very, very nicely if I would
ordered
please do
too
her a
many
favor and
people
just not
around
go
for
anywhere near
power.
Saphira for a while.
Yeah, I tend to not get along
Got
with
it.
people that think they're better than
Alright, I'm
So
gonna
she's one less thing
go
to
do
worry about.
some net running fun stuff.
That I have personal beef with.
Okay.
I really need to stop doing that. I need to at least start lowering the number. Ideally, I kill numbers I don't like.
That's a way. No.
Don't you have a beef with like all of the councilmen at this point?
Not all of them.
I mean, they're all stupid.
Especially because some of them are swapping out. Actually, that
Recently-
swapping out
Other
increased
than
the
Gilbert.
number.
Killers. Okay.
Recently,
I was gonna say-
was telling them,
Two of them I had beef with before they were councilmen. They became councilmen after I had beef with them.
I don't
Well, and
like military
didn't-
contracts, but
Didn't one of them sell out to Foxtech, basically?
Yeah, but Fox Tech and I are just kind of. I don't have personal beef with them. I just think
That's
they're
fair.
kind of weird. But I haven't had a reason
fair.
for us to go head to head with them. And also, one of the people, it's less of like we're trying to kill each other and more with both being petty bitches. But he's a petty bitch with money and influence, and I am just a low, a gangster. I mean, at this point, I'm a pretty influential person in the lower end of Saphira,
You're a
but
petty bog witch.
I'm a master of bitchcraft.
I beg your pardon.
what kind of ship do you have, by the way? What's the class of vessel?
Call an
that you're
Adeptus
making
heavy
yourself?
cruiser.
Adeptus, like Adeptus Mechanicus?
No.
Oh.
Adeptus as an adaptable.
Oh, Adaptus, not Adeptus.
No, it's Adeptus.
Okay. Oh.
It's just pronounced Adeptus heavy cruiser.
Ooh wah. Ooh wah.
Twin triple barrel
Anything-
rotating C+ cannons.
It stars just a free boost of serotonin. Much like Flurry. If the two of them were in the same room at the same time, the serotonin boosts they could give.
I feel like if any corporation ever kidnapped Star, it would be similar to when LF kidnapped Flurry.
It would be the exact same, yeah. It would
be the exact
okay.
same.
We're burning everything down.
We're so powerful.
I don't even know you that well, Star, but if someone kidnapped you and held you prisoner,
This is also my serotonin.
it would be over. It would be over.
Everyone would just
True
immediately,
jellyfish.
like, hands
Jellyfish.
I
up.
forgot you had that thing.
I would strike my no weapons rule, and then,
Did you bring yourself down?
Oh, what?
Did you bring yourself down? Did you make yourself feel something?
No, I brought myself
Feel
down so I
smart?
could reach that fucking thing.
You know what? That's fair. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought you were a much taller individual.
You just
I am.
phrased
She
it
normally
very
is.
bizarrely. Like when you said bring yourself down, I thought you meant like they were looking sad or like they're like talking bad about themselves. I'm like, what?
No,
See, I immediately knew what they said. Because they were bigger the last time I was here.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them for not.
As different.
You can't blame her for not wanting to be
they're not wanting to
ginormous and
bring
be behind the
themselves
bar. All that bending over.
You can't look,
It's annoying
you
after
can't
a while.
Channel all of that positivity and all of that power and be that, down.
No one managed
mean-
to have all that power.
I am
So
back.
that's
with
a-
this.
Well,
Oh, she's apparently afraid of my technology.
You know, at this stage,
I didn't mean to add that last time. I didn't mean
Yeah, Pyro was kind of mumbling and grumbling about that the other day.
What, that they're afraid of my tech?
If you heard it,
Yeah.
I didn't say that. And if you didn't hear it, I'm not repeating it.
And that they think your tech is gonna paint a target on everyone's backs.
What?
to be
I
fair,
feel like I missed
Well, my
something
tech,
important.
my tech isn't.
No, it was not important
Does it
whatsoever.
work?
No, don't worry about it.
No.
It was
And
really
Pyro was
dumb.
like, she's been here
I'm gonna worry about it.
4
You
years.
shouldn't. It is not worth worrying
If it
about.
hasn't painted a target on her back,
we had.
why would it change now?
Don't mind me.
It hasn't painted a target on my back. As much as I've tried, nobody's come after me, so I've been very bored. Probably because everybody looks at my
They're
tech and
like,
goes, I don't want to
falling
fuck with
off.
that.
You need better fitting clothing.
Which is intelligent of them.
It's a
You know,
fashion
it means that
statement.
they maybe occasionally have something of a
I can tell you
survival
what the
instinct.
I are
statement
the only
is,
people
but
that
I-
can judge that here, and I say it looks like that they just don't fit
Even
right.
necromancers, decided to stop bothering me. So
I
Kind
know
of like
what the
people who
statement
sag their
is.
pants and let their boxers. I get that it's like a fashion thing, but they walk along and then if they try to run, all of a sudden they trip and fall and they look like an idiot.
It also makes them look a little bit sometimes like they are wearing like they're like a baby that needs its diaper changed, and it's a very unpleasant thing to associate the saggy
Yeah.
pants with.
Not you, people that sag their pants. Not you.
Not
people that
you.
Sag their pants.
I know.
You just look like your
I
shorts
mean,
are
at the very
unbuttoned.
least, you keep your
Imagine
underwear
wearing
extremely
pants.
white, because if it wasn't extremely white, everyone would be able to tell.
This is true.
Can I fucking return and check out some books now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So just be like me and have fur and then not have to worry about anything.
Yeah, I don't have to wear pants. It's great.
Yeah, right? You don't even have to wear shoes. It's fucking amazing.
Home
I also
I am
have
fully fur.
I still have to wear shoes. Or not shoes, I still have to wear pants. But I'm used to wearing pants. I grew up wearing pants.
Those
I lost
are.
my
I guess
My
you have
society is
thinner
one
fur.
that deemed clothing important.
Oh. Maybe it's because
No, I don't.
I don't. It's the same thickness as. Well, I guess you have shorter fur than I do, but still.
Yeah, the rest
It's-
of
it's-
these ones are.
It's a little
returnables.
shorter than yours, but it's
We'll just put them like right here for now.
Alright, do you want a bag for these?
I
Are
have
there
my whole-
magical seals on your neck and back?
Yes.
they're not seals. They're
yeah, they're not
rune
seals.
circles.
Six.
Oh.
Those are the returns.
I'll hold this for you.
Alright, I'll take care of those.
Okay.
Just so you
Mine.
know, if
Oh.
you do forget to return them, they will automatically just teleport back to us.
Cool.
That's what
I
the seal
know.
is for.
What
appreciate
are
it when you
these?
bring
Are
it
these how you channel?
Alright.
But I'm
do you
coming.
wanna-
I was born with them. So
Oh.
who knows?
There you go.
Alright. So you
I
should-
am
Not
something
my universe,
of
I'm
an anomaly even where I'm from.
Oh.
No, I'm good.
I'm from this universe, other side of the
That's
galaxy.
Come back for some Alter Self scrolls.
Oh.
But,
I just don't think that ours is a planet out there somewhere.
We'll see.
I'm pretty sure.
If it is, it's on this side of the galaxy.
Anytime.
My side doesn't have any magic.
Your side doesn't. Could be that there's a yet another side that is just out there somewhere.
Well, then that would probably be a different galaxy.
No, it's my favorite type of magic. The magic of acid. It can make a body disappear.
That's just
I thought you
nanites.
were talking about acid, the drug.
My favorite magic is
I can
technology.
also make that. It might also make things
This is
disappear
true.
temporarily, but usually by warping them until you can no longer perceive them.
Being able
Yeah.
to control and delete a
Would
solar
love to
system is
experience
fun.
acid again.
There's spells that
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah,
true
but it's
magic
not- it's not- I mean,
is
it's not
being
quite
able
the
to
sa-
use
I mean-
magic and technology effectively. Not necessarily magitech, but being able
I
to
would-
know
Yet
the
again,
limits
if
of
you get a
both and
synthetic
using
body,
the
you're gonna
other
have a
to,
hard time doing
to fill
drug
in the
use.
short.
I
You
just
need to get like a
Sure,
synthetic
stuff.
body with some organic
technology to
components.
do magical things.
If you
Yeah,
want
I-
to experience drugs.
Fair enough.
The real
That's a fair
magic is
point.
the friends we made
Have you ever
along
done
the
acid,
way. Okay,
Star?
I'm done being a greeting card now.
You do hard drugs.
I got a laugh out of Aurora. I win.
Go on these benders.
The real magic is the trauma along the way.
Have you ever snorted cocaine? my
That should
little
be the
friend? Yeah,
Saphira
that's what I
motto.
thought. That's alright.
I feel like
You're
you
still
would
cool.
have to.
That's the real magic
Yeah,
of
okay,
Skuffening.
The real magic is
Heavily
I
related,
fucking
they
lived
suspect
for tomorrow.
And they would still be overdosing.
That's severe.
Do never
Oh,
do
yeah.
drugs. Say no to drugs unless they're given to you by
Yeah.
a doctor.
Yeah, that's
alright?
also accurate.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe I should
I
just
can't
go to
do
the
drugs
fucking
either unless they're
wasteland next
magic-based.
door
I'm
and just
immune to
start
regular
terraforming it and
toxins.
build a new fucking city.
May I ask what you are?
I go, hey, here's a city. It's not
That is
shit.
the question
Come
of the
live.
day. I am a lab accident. That's honestly the best description.
As long as
I
you keep
used to
the
be
fucking
human,
corpse out of it, then
and
you're
then I
fine.
fucked around with interplanar shit.
Oh, I'm
and
sure they're
won.
gonna try, and then they're gonna fail because it'd be
I mean,
hilarious.
used to be human. Club.
The only
I can't reach
corp
too
I
far
trust
over
is
this counter,
fucking
unfortunately.
Cerberus, and even
Yeah.
then, it's
There we
still
go.
it's still
There
a
we go.
There we go.
Oh,
one.
Star was gonna be
Cerberus is
bridge.
a better one, but
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cerberus, from what I've heard, is
Or
a
you didn't
corporation
used
that
to
hates
be human, did
corporations.
you?
yes.
No,
Okay.
But they're still
just
because I've
right
heard
like
things.
that.
They're a corporation that
They're still
cares about
corporations.
civilian
Star
life.
Star. And
I think they're less a
I've heard.
corporation and more a PMC is what I've heard.
Were you
pretty
always
much.
PMCs are still
They're
corporations. PMC
This is
stands
true.
for private
See,
Everyone
military
has a point in
company.
their life.
That's
if
why
they're
I
not
run
where
an
they are.
organization.
No, I mean like in the sense.
I think
like,
they function more like an
were you just,
organization
like,
in the
a
end, but
regular
Yeah.
panda, and then
Non-sapient.
they're helping with Gidget. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Okay.
beginning and end of what I know.
Yeah.
You know, all I need
Like, do you
is to
remember just,
find their
like,
headquarters
Non-sapient, and then one day you
and
just
then
became
throw a
aware
few balls of
of your own
nanites through their
mortality, and you
vent,
started having like thoughts.
and then just let them replicate. It'll be
Or have
great.
you always been the genius that you are?
How
Only
will
that
it live?
simple.
That is an option.
Contend with the Grey Goo incident.
I think they've always been a
You know,
genius.
You know what?
wonderful
That is
experiment.
that is.
That.
I wonder how they'd handle that. Actually,
Counting.
They have a way.
I'm assuming their solution would probably
Maybe.
just
Oh, you
be
need to write that.
fucking
Hang on, let me get you
nuclear
something to write.
weapons, but they can't do that in Severe. So
Go grab this. Okay.
is the Grey Goo immune to fire?
they're tiny little robots, not really. Well, they
Oh.
sort of, yeah.
Grey
I always
goo,
forget
like
sometimes that you're literate.
like
Taught.
Grey
like
Goo,
an
nanite
amorphous
swarm.
mass of
So you
nanobots.
did
Yeah.
have to learn everything.
Self-replicating
But you were intelligent
nanites.
enough, you were able to like eventually. But that means that you've always been smart. You just had to be given the knowledge.
Just need one well-placed EMP to
That means
wipe it
that
out.
you were born sentient.
Oh, it's
You just
their
had to be
name,
taught how
yes.
to do things.
Or you could make a.
Or we
The
could
same
just
way
send
that,
in.
you know.
Or we could just send in Zuki, just zap them all.
I think sentience is
Well,
something that
I mean,
even
so
like
you could make a nanobot that
we
is
had to gain at some point.
electrically and electromagnetically
And also
shielded.
there
This is
like
true.
ordinary
It's-
animals that can be considered sentient.
But even still, they can only
There are
take
some
so
creatures
much.
that become self-aware.
Yeah.
We literally have
Apparently,
nanites in our
elephants
atmosphere. We
are
call
one
it
of
the
the
soup.
few species
Elephants,
of
some
animal.
birds,
They can look in the mirror and recognize that it's them.
It's
That is
self-defense for
part of the sentience.
bioweapons.
Yeah, trying practice, yeah.
Fair enough.
Turing
It's
test.
And also,
how
so
much
also very
information
handy
and,
at
like, more
igniting
obscure concepts
invaders'
than
equipment
what's
on
just
fire.
immediately in front of them can they comprehend.
That is also true.
It's always funny watching the videos from back when the
And
Land
usage of
Land
I was
Trouble
gonna
went on
say
the
the
home world.
ability to
And their
ask
armor
questions is
just
something
started
that's
to
definitely
combust.
kind of that threshold.
Yeah.
Well, just
We
hope they
fought-
don't make that shit fireproof.
Because a lot of
As
animals,
well.
even
I
though they're
forget
smart,
what it
don't
was.
always
We
think
fought a
ask
race.
questions about the world around
This
them.
is way, 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 way
Answer
back
some
before my
questions.
time, but there was a race that
Yeah.
their
That's one of the
armor
interesting
was
things.
very interestingly made. There was a very
That is
specific
usually used
metal
for
in it
intelligence and
that when
social
you
learning, which
shined
means a
even
lot
just
of
a
being
laser
able to
pointer at
understand
it,
obscure,
it would combust.
Concepts has to do with the ability
Oh,
to understand
interesting.
others.
I think they were from a different
Well-
dimension, so they thought it was like the best stuff
Well,
back
and
home.
again, having
It was, but then
Yeah,
they came
intelligent
here.
enough to be
thermal
taught.
coefficient here.
Yeah.
Like you said, babies
Yeah, it
babies
was
usually
hilarious.
need to be taught.
My favorite
Mhm.
part thing is using amorphous massive nanobots to disassemble weapons in front of their eyes.
Yeah, that can work too.
I'm really good at disassembling things violently.
So like,
Yeah, me
Never
too.
put them back together though.
I still
so like,
remember.
so like,
That really got you.
I was.
You seem. If you weren't a fucking witch, I would have thought you would be that kid in chemistry class that would always see, hey, I'm gonna mix
Yes.
these two together and cause explosions.
Before I learned any magic, I was a chemist. I still am.
still
How do you
remember
think?
the
How do you
strapper.
think she ended up like this?
I mean,
Same principle.
She ate the glowing
Everyone
jelly
did this to
bean.
me. Physics did. No, you did this with but you also with. Yes, but it was the same principle. If I'm gonna mix this together and see what happens.
Are you telling me you fucked around and found out?
That's just the scientific method.
Yeah, pretty much.
The difference between the scientific method and recklessness usually is that you kind of try to do it at a distance where you don't burn your eyebrows off.
No,
The difference between fucking around and the scientific method is writing shit down.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
That's fair enough.
And also maybe having the foresight.
Future testing.
And also maybe having the foresight to know that if you poke a bear up close, you're gonna get mauled. That doesn't mean you don't do it. Just.
Okay, in this case, the bear was invisible, and I didn't know I was touching it with my hand, and that's why I'm like this.
Stop fondling invisible things.
I also almost created a nuclear meltdown once. But that was a collaboration between me and someone else. Wasn't 100% my fault. And we fixed it.
Well,
Almost.
no
Mostly,
one can
somewhat,
yell at
barely.
you. No one can yell at you for accidentally poking something you didn't know was there.
People have.
Yeah,
So wait,
I'm
would
sure
you
they
like
have.
reach into the fifth dimension
almost causing
and
a
touch
nuclear
something that,
meltdown?
or
No, I can't do that. Planes and dimensions are very different.
oh, so you reached
They
into
are.
a different plane, and
I reached
by
into
accident.
every plane, and no planes at the same time.
Oh, you reached into quasi-reality
end well.
shit.
No, not
This
reality.
is why-
Planes. People always mistake realities for planes, and they're very different.
This is why I
They
have
are
a
very
dimensional
different.
anchor on all of my shit.
Yeah.
Well, again, this
I
isn't
haven't interacted
dimensions,
with
it's
multiple planes before, though.
planes.
But that wasn't of my own power.
You
that
could
was
have a planar anchor.
Planes are more like layers.
The
layers
dimensional
of
anchor-
Plane
sandwich.
stuff is a lot easier to mess with than reality.
So the
I tried to
dimensional
avoid
anchor
interacting with reality
anchors
and stuff.
the object or surrounding
Shit's way
area
scarier.
to this existence.
The only reality
So-
show
So that means that it would
Completely.
also be anchored to this plane.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, yes, that's because it's your
a
reality.
plane.
Multiple realities.
Are they
You
layers?
think
Do they
about,
line
like,
up
the
like
fourth-
that,
the
or is
fourth
it like
reality, 4 dimensions is time?
I can't
Because
necessarily?
technically, time is always existing
She's
in all times
explaining.
all the time. 5 dimensions, I'm not 100% sure on what the 5th dimension is, but I know the 4th one is time, and I know the Vex fuck with time. And fuck that, I hate them.
Also, I have
But then you
temporal
start going
anchors.
into
Understandable.
multiple realities and different dimensions. So things where, you know how people get isekai'd? That people can technically slip between planes, but usually it's much easier to get to the other plane because the other plane is still existing in our same reality. However, if you go into things like alternate timelines or worlds where there's a different version of yourself, that's realities. And that's more of dimensional.
Yeah, they were fucking
A
huge.
fifth
I was just like, how the
dimension
fuck they get through the
is
door?
The semblance of having a set of realities that follow the same laws of physics, have the same starts, just
This is
different
why I
events.
just shoot shit.
Yeah, the kind of what I'm describing.
Yeah, I don't
but
blame you.
And
The
the
alternate universe.
I
thing.
have
didn't know that
basic
was
knowledge
considered
because,
that
you
big.
know, I went to school.
the further you get
is why I joined the
dimensional,
infantry.
it goes up to 12 currently.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
more divergent it gets versus different starts, different laws of
Though it
physics,
is also
different
funny
events,
to tell the
different
difference
everything.
when I
So,
say I
like,
went to school and I know, like,
there's a whole
basic
theory of
fucking
like every
temporal
TV show is
mathematics.
its own dimension, and those would be somewhere in the 7th dimension.
And yet
because
you
in,
are
like,
also,
anime,
by
like,
virtue of
they
your
live
technology,
in
in
a
some ways, you are also an
2D, 3D
astrophysicist.
world.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I built a
With-
gravimeter.
Well,
you know,
is it 2D,
in
3D,
fucking
or is it
middle
3D
school.
to them, but it can only be
Or at least
depicted
that-
as
my version of middle school.
2D to our creations, to us.
Yeah.
But if
'Cause,
they
like, a
come-
two-dimensional-
If we went there, it would appear 3D to us because it just depends. Like, imagine if every drawing you make becomes reality somewhere. Does that mean that
Yeah.
that reality is always flat, or is that you're
Oh.
depicting something in 3D
Oh,
on
mwah.
a form in our
We held
reality
your
that
hand
can
out, so
only
I
be
kissed it.
2D? But to them, if you go to that
Oh.
reality, it's then 3D.
That means that it lost
yeah,
and
that
just went.
is-
wah.
Picture of you,
Mm.
and I
Because it
look at
does
the
that.
picture. The picture's flat, but you're 3D. Stuff
There's
like that.
there's a fun short video about the different dimensions of space and time, and basically it
Both
has
would exist.
it's a world of like 2D shapes, and then a
Oh,
sphere
yeah.
comes
Shape World.
into the sphere comes. Oh yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, Shape World is what I was
haven't seen the
thinking of.
movie. I've only heard of the book itself as a concept and read a little
yeah.
bit of it, but I didn't
And
have read the whole
there's a
thing.
video about it, and the sphere comes in. Yeah, But a sphere can
Yeah,
only look
so-
like a circle. In
So
Well,
the
it
one
depends
that
on
I'm
what point- technically, it depends on what part of the sphere
You
you
have
see,
fun
'cause
with your
technically the sphere would be
astrophysics.
if you just set a sphere down, it's
I
just
know.
a
I'll try.
point.
Thank you for
It
coming
gets
by.
to
Middle,
take
it's
you.
a circle. And then
Alrighty.
top, it's
Feel
just
better.
either a point or a circle.
I'll chop
but
it
it's
off.
never
Pyre
I'll
should
be
be
at the
fine.
same
home.
time.
Pyre should
Yeah.
be home too.
Okay, I'll get dinner ready.
Dimensions and whatnot.
Alrighty.
It's weird. Reality's fun.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good day.
Hello. Don't worry, this is like the safest place you ever fucking be. Unless you're allergic to magic.
Hmm.
I don't think I am.
Oh, if you're not currently imploding, I think you'll be fine.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Magic teleportation. Is everybody gonna fucking teleport? It's not safe.
soul sesame seeds and the soul patty. Or the soul,
soul pickles?
breads.
This feels like
No,
something
sounds
from
like it's
People
got
like
some
soul pickles.
synergy to it. I like the ring of it. That might be worth noting down.
Now the thing is, what are you gonna use for a sauce? Soul mayo or soul butter? Some people like soul mustard too, but personally I prefer soul mayo on my burgers.
I'm prepared for mayo. How about some honey mustard?
You know what would be really nice? If you made a soul
Don't look up, you're being watched.
instead of like a soul like cow, you use soul
I'm looking up.
and then you can use soul tartar sauce or something like
Oh, hi.
I like this one's ideas.
You having fun up there? I'm taking that as a yes.
I'm not certain. Probably you could ask the same people.
I'm really not all that concerned.
I know.
Soul patty.
I figure it's one of Dylan's, so.
I'm not really sure on the process. I'm not a chef.
It's a
and I
Dylan made
also
thing.
Don't eat meat myself.
Creature? Creature.
I'm an insectivore,
Person.
so I've never seen soul bugs, so I don't even know where to start with that. This is all
Could be
very.
interesting too.
I'd eat it.
You
If
give
you
me
made
much
so-
to
if you
contemplate.
if you
It's
made
connected
a
to
soul
Dylan and
bug
it's not.
burger, I'd actually be really
They don't hurt
interested in
anyone, that's
trying
all I know.
But I'm not sure. You'd probably have to
Unless you make me.
That's what I figured, hence why I said that a lot more
you could also try
nonchalant
making
than
it
I
with,
normally would in
crustaceans
a
like soul
more
crabs, soul lobsters,
cautious
that kind of thing.
situation.
Those are technically insects. And
Is
I
that a
still can eat
magical
those.
seal in your
like
hand?
soul arthropods.
Yes.
But
Ah.
I've never seen one myself.
Wait, is it a dream
There's a lot of
catcher?
things I've never seen.
Long story with that
Do
one.
we have insects in the underground?
So,
There's lots of insects going around.
anyway.
Okay, now you're being stared at.
You know, this isn't the name of burgers. I think it's an exception could be made.
But yeah, you know what I said? Having your mind split between two different bodies that are in two different realities, two different universes, dimensions, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is why. It's not by
I've
choice.
also had mushroom burgers before since I don't eat meat. Those are also good.
Ah.
So if you can't find anything else, you could look for some
Add mushrooms. That's a fantastic idea. We're gonna
Some
disperse this thing
astral
into the room.
entities
Let's go.
basically said, "Hey, I need your help protecting the dream world and protecting people from the nightmares that get into them." And it's like, fuck, okay. Also, you're going to this shit city. It's kind of a shithole. They didn't say it like that, but yeah, send me straight to Saphira in Palace District in the middle of the fucking whole Hemwick martial law situation. And it was just 3 weeks later. I had to, 3 weeks later, I was defending Atlanta. It was nothing but a fucking sword because Heartbreak shut down with the hard light berries and everything. That's where my guns were. Literally checked it out afterwards.
I think it might be an addiction.
Unlucky timing. But yeah.
Sword. Shadow sword.
It could some
You
of
have a
mine,
friend.
but
I felt that too.
you know.
I have a friend.
But I don't know if Dylan would appreciate, especially with how my sword kind of enters.
What just happened?
She
What are you
hit the
talking
shadow
about?
with confetti.
Oh.
Cool.
Nothing happened. What are you talking about?
I saw nothing.
Yep.
Exactly. I didn't see anything.
See, this
either.
is exactly how I get away with shit. No one snitches on me.
So much nothing that it's boring and I have things to do. That's how much nothing I saw.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, Dylan has seen you do that and never says anything.
Yeah, because of all like it's the most like I don't need to
Exactly.
clean up after myself and it doesn't do anything.
Nope, it's just confetti. Make some people
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, I killed a squirrel
for
for that. I'm
celebrate.
gonna use it. Yeah.
How does the confetti delete itself?
It disappears because it comes from nothing and it
dissipates.
returns to nothing.
Kind of like the Elvis ghost's blood.
Oh no!
I
don't
refuse
wanna
to
think
compare
about
anything
that.
I enjoy to that.
That's
Yours is
fair.
better.
I was gonna say it, but I was like, it's not the same because yours is
Yours
more
is-
enjoyable
yours
than
is-
getting covered in.
Yeah, I also
what?
can't change the color. I forgot to ask when I asked for the spell for the ability to change its color, so it is just stuck as red.
So it is a spell, like it's like an illusion sort of thing.
I guess it's not. I did. it's just a spell to make confetti. It's really not that complicated.
Here's the key difference. I like yours. I don't like the others.
Wait, they just produce confetti, I think.
Confetti is a fun spell.
It is a fun spell. It's also significantly less harmful than my other one.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
other one?
Disintegration.
That's fair.
That was refreshingly cold.
I can
I don't
also
do
do
well
other
with
things,
cold
but there's only
magic
two I can
for
pull out of my
obvious
ass at any
reasons.
given moment. And counterspell.
I was gonna say, you also have your no-you counter spell.
Yeah, but that isn't really. I can't just like cast that and have a fun effect. It is fun when I get to use it though, because no one ever expects to be countered nowadays. So when you do it, people are so caught off guard. But the thing is, all of my enemies are non-spellcasters nowadays, so I only get to use it on my friends to be a petty little shit. It never actually means anything nowadays. You know what it's like,
Well, at least your
where
friends are
like you have all
amused.
this stuff to handle, like organics and other spellcasters, and all your enemies nowadays are all like synthetics or things that can't be affected by a lot of your spells. You just wind up using it for petty shit.
Would counterspell work against Magitech?
Well, it only works as someone casts a spell. If the spell already exists, I can't. You need dispel magic.
Oh,
So if someone
okay.
was casting a spell to make a Magitech thing, then yes. If it already exists, then no.
What if it's the magic activating a spell to produce a projectile?
If it's a spell being activated, yes.
Okay. Sorry.
There are some magic items that do that.
Mhm.
Not very many, but some.
It's just good to know about magic.
It is, and that's why we are here. Why we have the library.
We sold some of them in the auction. I think there was something that had Misty Step that it would cast or it would allow you to cast Misty Step.
Yep, I can do that now.
So, that sounds dope as fuck. Definitely would be some getting used to. I'm not used to that blink teleportation magic.
Who bought it?
It's weird, and I still don't like it, but it is really funny to use on your friends.
Yeah.
Aww.
How would heat metal work against synths?
It
Just
would
in
heat your
general.
metal, but they wouldn't. Unless they overheat, like they might run the risk of overheating, but they wouldn't take damage until they hit that point, and it really just depends on how powerful heat metal spell you're using. And the
It
size
would
of the
probably
synth.
be.
Target the
Would probably
heatsink.
be about the same as cat.
You could probably try and target them, like if you are intelligent enough, and I can't remember if heat metal is based on like sightline, because if it is, you probably, if this synth has enough stuff on the outside, you probably couldn't make it to core internal parts, especially if it's big. There's much more effective spells.
Sensor cluster.
True. It's much more useful against people who have cybernetics because they can remove armor, but they can't remove a lot of cybernetics can't be removed. So if someone has a
Yeah.
cybernetic eye, you can technically, if it does have metal parts, you can heat metal on the eye, and then they just have to deal with that.
That's an
I've never had to
awful
do
thing
this
to think
though,
about.
because
Oh, trust
I don't
me,
have
it's
that
all I'm
spell,
thinking
and all
about
my
is that.
enemies, yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
if someone had a bionic spine, you could
Heat
just like
metal.
heat their spine. That's awful.
If you,
Yeah, but it's the next stage right after, or right before.
It is. It's still a very malleable
You know the thing
form,
when the
though.
blacksmith sticks it into the fire and pulls it out and it's all glowing and red. It's
Precisely.
like that.
It is still very malleable, though, and it's softer.
Some metals do harden at higher heat, even floating heat. It's
Fair
weird.
So the question is, does it change based on what happens if you cast it on, like, say, mercury, which is liquid already at our room temperature? Does it technically that would cool it?
It said it says that it can only be cast on a created object, like a tool, a weapon, or armor.
I believe you also
What
said
about
it.
gallium?
Yes.
I believe you also
Gallium
said
melts at room
solid.
temperature, roughly.
I believe it also said in there solid.
If it has to be solid, that still makes it an interesting situation. If you have, imagine someone making armor out of very low temperature stuff just to protect against this one spell.
Because interestingly, the Obstinite.
I am protected
which is-
against heat and metal. Turns on the fucking space
I'm
heater.
sorry.
Oh no, my
It
weakness.
It says manufactured metal object, like a weapon or a suit of armor that you can see within range. So,
I can't believe we're just objectifying synthetics this way. Does it mean it doesn't work on a synthetic since that's not an object, that's a person, or does it just entirely depend on the wizard's view of synthetic rights?
Well, if it's, I would argue that synthetic is created, not grown. There. Oh, that's a.
Its body is an object.
Yeah, you see how this starts becoming like, oh.
This is.
Well, given that I think the initial intent of the spell was to cause 1, fire damage, and 2, possibly force whatever it is that you're fighting to drop it, which would then make it more vulnerable to you
The
attacking.
intent of the spell does not change how it gets used. Example, grease.
No, I'm aware.
Grease, it turns out the grease spell is highly flammable.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's its original intent.
It is.
Yeah, you use it on a
Multicast.
flaming fire chicken, it does not help your situation.
Multicast grease. Things can't fight if can't stand.
Yep.
That is a good point.
And it can't fight if it can't stand and it's on fire.
True. I think like moral discussions aside, I think the biggest word of that spell in terms of does it work on synth is manufactured, because since
If it's something that was crafted,
Yeah.
if their current physical form is something that was crafted,
Synthetic is a new
Isn't that
name.
just
It
like-
is synthetic.
I was about to say, I think every synthetic at some point was crafted, because I don't think a synthetic will naturally happen in the, the wild.
Sorry, I just.
I could be wrong, but generally speaking,
I
like,
just
I don't
went
know
down
enough
the
about
rabbit
synths to say.
What, we're not doing
because of the
Horizon
word
Zero Dawn shit?
manufactured. Because of the word manufactured, I would assume that that is not its original state if you were to just find it in nature, because that's what manufactured usually means, is that you
So
took
then
it and you
synths
did
would
something
still
to it and
apply.
it's different. Synths would still apply. But so would like the button on my jeans or the buckle on your belt, or
As people
anything
have
like
pointed
that.
out, I would be fine from that because it's not even on properly.
Yeah, the non-functional.
Well, yes, but you get the
buckle on your
point.
I get
But
the
you get the
point. I
point.
can crack jokes in myself too, people.
That's good.
Although, if it happened to your belly button or other piercings, you'd just be SOL.
Yeah, it would be the same for Pyre.
Hey.
Actually, no. Pyre would be fine.
That
because
is
she
a
can
large
handle
woman.
molten.
I am a
Apparently a
fire.
little annoyed with that.
I'm
Being called
I'm
large?
useful with fire
Being
magic
called
myself,
large?
so it's not as effective as it would be on me. Mostly because of my magic proficiency.
Using heat metal on any of the metal Pyre has would not really do much other than annoy her.
Well, if someone
'Cause
resists...
I've seen her hold glowing red hot metal in her bare hand.
Yeah, if someone just
So-
naturally is like okay with hot metal, then obviously it's not going to do much. Kind of like how
She
if
has a
someone tries to
fire-
poison me,
It just is.
Yeah.
I can eat We're actually going through a bunch of bugs at the Iron Grip.
and I'm eating them and then recording what they
this is
taste like because it
Aurora.
turns out they're highly toxic.
There's weird shit happening outside my shop. Somebody help me, please.
There's weird shit happening outside. Okay, I'm on it.
I'll stay here.
inside or outside?
It was outside. I don't know what the hell it was.
You want to describe what you saw? Is it big? Is it small? Is it humanoid? Is it non-humanoid? Is it the thingies?
Humanoid, tall, red, looks like it's like, I don't know, made of meat. Or something
Quicks,
weird.
are you here?
Flayed flesh of something kind.
Alright, we might have a flesh. If you're a customer, please go back in the bar. There is a thing, we're figuring out what it is, and we don't want people getting hurt. Thank you. They described a humanoid flesh thing. Keep an eye out for that.
Duly noted. The size changing rings, are they condensers or reality chambers?
They are condensers. They only affect your physical being.
Okay, thank you.
But just for consistency's sake, please go to the bar for now until we figure out what it is. Hey, if we need help, we know who to ask.
Yeah, fair enough. What the hell is that?
Does anyone want to go to the announcement area and say, hey, all customers to the bar for now? I don't see anything, but we should probably just do a quick sweep and have one staff member visit in the bar in case it shows up.
I'll run and do the thing and then stay in the bar.
Alright. I'll start looking around.
Okay, someone else may have to do the announcement, but I will stay in the bar.
I think I'm closest, I can take care of it. I know I'm not supposed to do announcements, but tough titties. Bosses ain't here.
Why you don't get? Why no do?
Why no what?
Why no do?
Can't enter, can't open door. And maybe stupid?
Wiccarium customers. I'm really bad at this nice thing. There's a weird thing that has been cited on the island.
Didn't know
we are trying to
button
figure
was.
out where and what it is. In the meantime, just hang out in the bar for now. There should be a staff member in there if you have any questions or concerns, and there is an exit if you need it. Once we have figured out where it is, or what it is, or that it's gone, we will do an all clear. Thanks for your patience, or something like that. Bye.
I think that's just Twix fucking around. I thought it was Snicker. Fred. Oh my god. Was there.
I don't fucking know.
Was there.
I don't know. I don't know.
Red thing.
What? So
Was Killer the
I'm not crazy.
big little?
I'm gonna boop you. What the hell was it?
Look almost like me, but red. And noodly.
The flesh golem?
No, not look like flesh. Just red stuff. But we saw from Raylan.
Would someone who has a magical abundance explode using the size change ring?
No, because it's only affecting their physical form, not their like state of being. So if they're smaller, it's not gonna cause their mana
They're
lines to rupture.
they're saying that it would condense their atoms and that it would be like putting water in a really small jar and then putting a lid on it.
It's basically it's enlarge reduce on a physical object. It's a spell on an object. So
Okay.
they don't want it. You
Hello.
don't have to have it. It's one of the things that we offer.
Okay, I will explain though.
I saw you had a skeleton
You guys
hand.
find the weird gross flesh creature thing yet?
No, nothing
okay,
here, and
so
I
I
just
have
went
now
in the
spoken.
library and nobody
It is
has seen
literally
it
the
there
spell
either.
enlarge
I've mentioned to
and
one customer
reduce
that we're looking for a
on
flesh
an
golem,
item.
but
It will not affect
It
your
just
mana
reappeared
lines.
on top
It
of
will
my
not
roof.
condense
Okay, so
your
it seems
power
to be...
abilities. It
Have you made
literally
any recent
just
enemies go around?
changes
No.
your physical size.
Aside from
His
the
magic
usual,
net
no.
size.
Cause it to
Maybe he
rupture.
just wants to be your friend.
It does not change your state
Well, at least
of
this one's
being.
made of flesh, so if I cast
No,
bees on it,
it's,
it'll actually take
what you're
damage.
mentioning, yes, it's a reality.
Do
think
any
it's
of you
made of
know
flesh.
banishment?
Oh my goodness, hold on.
No.
Oh wait, I did know.
His magic net size. It do magic things.
That's banishment. It should get rid of it.
I can hit it with
Yeah.
bees.
That would be so nice if it could just stay still.
What about a solid produce flame to the face? I can do that.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a very antisocial customer that just happens to be a gross
If it was a
flesh
customer, I
golem.
should have been going to the bar by now. And it hasn't tried
Is this
to.
the price we pay for popularity? Is
Probably.
that-
Good luck.
Everybody
Weird
just
thing
wants their
showing
attention.
up at the weird magic place.
Magic thing and magic place. Very magic.
Oh. Oh. Oops, I don't know how I did that. So I backwards hop bing bing wahooed into your shop. Somehow.
Maybe that's how I got inside. You know what? Sure.
I'm just gonna totally where's I'm gonna let myself out. Meow.
We believe in you.
Meow.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
Okay, I got it. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Oh,
I'm stuck.
okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, turns out you can right behind the register, kind of clip through the wall. It gets a little fuggy. So now we know.
Oh Lord. Well, glad I knew that.
A wall.
I am being told that our rings are reality shifters, not condensers, so I have no idea what Luna wants.
It is a ring that changes their size. They can either get the ring that changes their size or not.
Where are they now?
I don't know, but it has sparked a whole magical debate with non-magic experts, so I'm just standing
Where-
here.
Let them
Where-
argue.
where are you?
It'll keep them entertained while we figure out the fleshy thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, keep me up to date.
They have bar.
So far, a lot of nothing. It could be that Aurora now has psycho.
Is okay. We all see things time to time.
I love my psychosis. You know, me and my psychosis, we get along so well. We go out to bars on the
Mine is called
weekends.
Grail, and it gives me power. Grail says they do not appreciate that.
Though, to be fair, I'm not the only one that saw it.
No, I believe you. It's just a matter
So-
of it showing up again. Has anything weird appeared in the bar?
If in bar won't be able to change.
Probably take that as no.
Yeah. It hasn't attacked anyone yet, so it could be harmless and just spook people, but I don't know.
Was hiding behind pillar doing thing.
Well, if
Hopefully,
it's
it's just an asshole fucking with people then, if it's just hiding behind pillars.
possibly.
They do what I do. Just
I
stare for
won't
strange
worry too
location.
much about it unless
Should
it.
we
should
lift the people hideout and just say, if you see anything weird, let us know? It doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be harmful. Okay. I'll do that.
There's just a creature being weird.
It has the spell enlarge and reduce on it.
when I went after.
It's me again. They're letting me actually talk for once here. We think it is all clear for now. The creature hasn't attacked anyone, and it's only been sighted. But you guys are free to move about the island. If you see any weird flesh creatures, let staff know. It could just be fucking with people.
This is my thing.
If anything happens, or
It's okay, she
you
gets
need
see things
anything,
though.
feel free to ask any of the staff members. Thank you, or something.
You might want to also do the 30 minutes left warning.
Enlarge and reduce on it. If that
Me
makes
too.
it reality shifting, then I don't know. But it is basically a ring that allows you to control your.
Is there a teleport to the staff thing?
It's okay. I can say 30 minutes.
The only way to get there is through the tower outside.
You should probably put another button for that, but because I'm like looking like I don't want to run over there. Oh well, I'll just tell people manually.
Is 30 minutes to close. Bar is closed. I do good work.
Drinks anymore. All other services are still. You know, oh, I should probably get this out of my hand. Shouldn't I?
Spell it for people that
personal
need
games
to
on
look
us.
at area around it.
Two
Hey, is
books.
this game, you know,
Alright,
game is
let me just
difficult
activate the
to
enchantment on that.
We work
Once
hard.
this enchantment's active,
I guess you wanna
they
call
will
it like
return
that,
to us
but
after a
also
week. You just gotta keep it in good
up.
condition.
And
what
2
goes
weeks
up as
will be 100
numbers
credits
like
per
did a
week.
large
Would you like to add?
or like magic points.
Yes,
in
please.
and was
Meanwhile,
also draining their energy in their
mechanics
body.
is where like
Now, they was
different
distributed to
new
the
skills and new abilities have occurred in a hard difficulty.
And I'm telling you that this is not comparable to that.
This reality magic do magic things and don't compress. It just makes more.
I'm being told that I gave the wrong description at first and being corrected, because apparently it is not a condenser, it is a reality bit shifter. I don't know anymore.
Come on. I got burgers to make.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, you don't want it. Take it or leave it.
I will.
What'd she say?
And 2 paper cuts
Basically.
Owner say, what owner say, owner.
Everyone else here is nicer than me. I'm the bitch.
That's why she says that she's a master of bitcraft.
You did say
Who's
you
a
were a
master
master
of
of
bitchcraft?
bitchcraft.
Huh?
That's funny.
Who's the master of Biscraft?
Me.
They're the master of bitchcraft.
Scenario, that's all.
Look at the hat.
I don't have answers.
again.
The ring
Oh, again.
allows
No.
you to control
I
if
won't
you're big or
debate that.
small.
It's fine that you don't have answers.
That's why I'm not allowed to make announcements most of the time, because I make them like that.
I mean,
got the
that
general
wasn't
point
that
across.
bitchy.
Mm-hmm.
You just said what was said.
Then
Maybe
I'm
afterwards.
just bad at fruity language. I get to
Fruity
the point.
language.
That's
great.
walking away
I love
now.
that.
I don't know whether it's a big idea. You get the general point.
Uncle Norix!
And what do you want? Yeah? Are you looking to hunt?
I want to hunt. I'm starving. I don't know how well that'll work, but
I mean, let's stick it inside the middle there. Give it a good squish. Okay, that's one. We need 4 more.
Hello.
What?
Hey, how's it going?
We're looking for bugs.
Oh, the
Bugs to make burgers.
bugs may find here. He's fine, just not take too many. Bugs needed for plants.
Gotcha. We'll be careful.
Avoid glowing mushrooms. They're the lightning.
Okay, that's probably good advice.
Okay. How many more?
I love how it's just canonical that there are some lightning mushrooms in the puppy arenas.
But basically, they're enough of an annoyance that they're starting to infiltrate and integrate themselves into various aspects of society.
I don't have a vacuum cleaner for this.
They've declared war on society as a whole, basically
AI
stating
taking
that
all
they're
of our
going to take
jobs.
over the world.
I would gladly yeet an Elvis into a sun.
Oh, you don't have to. All you need to do is have his favorite sandwich.
Oh, what's his favorite sandwich?
Oh, I know where this is going. Isn't it peanut? Isn't it like peanut butter jelly or peanut butter banana?
No,
Peanut
it's
butter
far more
banana.
complicated than that.
But it's a little
not
bit.
even
Yep.
just that.
It's not even
just
just
peanut
that.
butter banana.
Go ahead, tell him.
It has a. Oh god, no, I can't remember the name.
I
The
believe in you.
ingredients.
You got this.
Oh, I know it has
You
bacon
can do it.
and like a pound of butter and.
It was like a BLT.
It sounds like a heart attack. It sounds like a heart attack in a sandwich. I watch.
Maybe that's what
I
she'll
only
love
knew
is
this
not the drugs.
because of a movie.
You made yourself dizzy there, didn't you?
So, Elvis's favorite sandwich is called the Fool's Gold Loaf. Basically, it's a sandwich made using a loaf of French bread, a pound of bacon, a jar of peanut butter, and a jar of grape jelly.
Okay. A pound
And
of
also
bacon?
bananas.
I want an alcoholic beverage.
2 pieces of banana.
I kind of
added to his
What?
version of the sandwich. That's
Fuck!
his signature.
I'm gonna go die now. Bye.
What is the problem?
He was not. He was. The bar closed and he
Alcoholic.
was drinking. He just said that and ran off.
He always does this. He shows up last minute and then expects to get a drink and then he cries.
Yes, he
Sounds
would
like
also
a skill
add
issue, honestly.
either a whole banana or several whole bananas to it. This sandwich is literally like.
What happens is they're going to fucking get one of the Praetorians that just goes up to you and be like, pest control. And just fucking slap. Bullshit. Stood right there dead at them. You fucked up.
Can't believe it. Did you like my 30-minute announcement?
Be like if something happened to Flurry. We'll just blame the Praetorian going rogue. I'll
They'll
blame
bring me
put
back,
on
you know that.
rogue. They'll bring me back, you know. You know they will.
Kinda.
Come on.
Like, it's been less than a minute. Revivify.
Do you like my 30-minute announcement?
I walked in, asked for a beverage. Said no. I crashed out. I got staff abused and I left.
You got staff to be what? Tweet about it.
I just jow through voxels at me.
Hearn, I'm stalking all my friends and I'm trying to maybe join Curiosity.
Who's your friend?
Good luck. You have like maybe a 1 in 4 chance of getting in.
There's like 50 applications, I think, for 15 empty slots. Someone
Yeah,
said.
you gotta submit an app before the 31st if you haven't done it.
I already did.
Yeah, I wish equally for all of my friends to get in. I hope, I prage, but I say good luck.
You should give me a list of all the people that actually got accepted.
I'm there's
so
not-
curious.
I don't even. There's like.
Yo, give me
hopefully.
this model so I can make a GIF of this.
I'm tinkering with the model
No.
right now because I was, fucking stupid thoughts made the model and worked for me. Would you like to see?
Yeah, show me.
Good luck
Let me make
figuring out
let me
what
make
she
emoji.
is.
I might be able to.
But you can't.
Alrighty, folks. I'm just gonna call it here. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna be quiet. I hope you all have a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed this random shenanigans for today. Oh wow, there's a heart here. How long? Why don't get to do a raid, too? Because there's so many of you. I don't get to do many raids.
Oh wait, that's even better. Yes. No, come on, Born.
Twix's DM model got these big old man hands. Oh my goodness.
I don't know, but you're from Neptune.
I don't get to do many raids, so I'm going to do one.
No crab.
What do we got? Hunter. Oh, she was streaming. What the fuck? She wasn't streaming anymore. Tyler, new character.
Do you want me to roll for you? Do you want me to roll for you?
Sure. What am I rolling?
No, yeah.
Who wins the hunt?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh!
Got him. Where's the chair? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is.
That's not Where's my dashboard? Where's my dashboard? Hello, dashboard.
17.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I gave you advantage too. That's just bad.
Hey, I'm gonna send you all to a good friend of mine. She's doing RP. I guess she made a new character. I'm glad to see she made a new character. I was a little concerned. You didn't need to worry. Didn't you? A little worried. But her character died, and that was just kind of it. So, I'm gonna send you all off to Shiro. She's a wonderful, amazing individual. She's a lovely being. She's a fucking boo-boo. And I will see you all next time, which will probably not be until Friday. Unless something randomly pops up. So, you all have a wonderful one. It was good. I did some good shenanigans. Just vibing. So, yeah, it was good times. But I gotta go get some food and vibe and relax for a while. I luckily, yeah, so I'm gonna go vibe, relax. Might make some popcorn. Though, I might wait till tomorrow because I'm not watching a movie with some people. So yeah, I'm gonna send you off to Shiro. You all have a wonderful time. And I'll see you all next time.
Auxiliary force position that they asked about. They travel with us, they're nearby, there is the